Hi, it's Kim here from the Emotional Alchemy Academy and the Art of Health and Science of Wellbeing. And in this short video, I want to explain a little bit about why I feel this program, Manage My Emotions, can be so helpful for anybody that is experiencing anxiety, fear, overwhelm, frustration, anger, grief, sadness, these core emotions. Now, I don't want to go too much into detail now, but just to give a little bit of my backstory, I've spent the last 30 years exploring emotions and how to manage them, how to identify them, how to clear them, because originally I was led to have to do this as a result of my own illness. I had chronic fatigue, anxiety, chronic back pain, lots of other symptoms, diagnosed illnesses. And eventually, what I realized was the missing piece was the fact that I had a whole heap of unresolved emotions and unhealed emotional trauma inside of me. And when I learned to truly be able to get in touch with my feelings and identify them and really succinctly be able to label them, to know the difference between anger and sadness and frustration and loneliness, which may sound a little strange, but many people find it difficult to identify the difference between different feelings. As I did that, my health improved and the chronic fatigue went, the clinical depression went, the anxiety went, the stress went, lots of things healed and got better. So over the years since then, and specifically since 2006, I've been focusing on helping people to manage and master their emotions. And that means to deal with any negative feelings very, very quickly and easily and efficiently, so that they don't keep you stuck in that feeling. You're not stuck in the anger, you're not stuck in the fear, you're not stuck in the sadness. And also so that those those feelings don't build up to become symptoms. Because if we ignore our feelings, they turn into physical illness. And there's a whole other story of how that happens. Not going to go into that here. But what I have seen time and time again, and this is with hundreds of clients and with my own personal journey, is that there are just a handful of core emotions which are the culprits, we could say. Now, according to science, 43,000 emotions have been identified. That's a lot of emotions. But what I've seen and worked with and proven time and time and time again is that there are only a handful of those 43,000 emotions that we need to learn about and learn how to self-manage. And in this particular program, I'm choosing what I feel are the 5 core emotions: fear, anger, sadness, hurt, and loneliness. And some of these emotions have a spectrum. For example, anger can be slightly ticked off, annoyed, frustrated, anger, rage. There's a spectrum of some of these emotions. So when I label just one, I'm actually including the whole spectrum of each of those emotions. But what we need to be able to do, if we want to stay happy and we want to maintain our mental health and we want to be able to stay calm and centered when everything around us is going completely mad, as it is right now in the world, there is no denying that the world is a really strange place at the moment because our stability has gone. There is no certainty. We just don't know what's going to happen next week, next month, next year. So whilst in the past we've always been able to plan and to schedule and to have a degree of stability externally, that external stability has gone. And the solution to this is to find our internal stability. And one of the quickest ways to doing that is to be able to manage our emotional state, to be able to identify what we're feeling and clear any negative emotions. And in particular, we're talking about these 5 core emotions to know how to deal with these emotions. And if we can do that, then we can bring ourselves back to a relatively stable state very quickly, and then we can deal with whatever it is on our plate. We can get on with our life, and we can maintain a state of inner equilibrium. So this is the purpose of this course, which is a foundation course with the Emotional Alchemy Academy. So I look forward to seeing you in the program.